Hi guys, me again. Today I'm at home because I'm doing other bits and bobs and jobs and I'm not investigating today. What I'm going to be doing is talking about the equipment I have for my investigations. So let's jump straight into it. So the first thing I have is a REM pod. Now this is brilliant for finding, communicating and understanding if a spirit is near. And basically what this does is it gives like an electromagnetic field that if anything comes near it, then it will light up. So the stronger the spirit, the more light. So let me just switch it on and give you a quick demo. As you can see, the lights are on. So if there's a spirit that comes up to it, as you can see, it lights up. And the stronger the spirit, the more lights it will light up. So this is a great bit of kit if you're somewhere in like an abandoned house or somewhere you know that is allegedly haunted. You can set this up and basically you just lay it there and you ask for any spirits to come forward, let it reset itself. So there you go. So if any spirits around, you ask them to come forward and come and touch the device, they go near it, it lights up. So that's one of the things that I'm yet to use, but I will be using it. So that's the REM pod. The second thing I have is a K2. Now these are brilliant again for if you're just doing a general sweep of the place, and if there's a place that has no electricity going through it, this is the best one to use to start off with. So we just press it on. As you can see, it lights up. Anything that goes near to it, that's magnetic, it will obviously nothing's there that's magnetic or light it up. But anyway, if anything's near it, I haven't got anything to show you, but if there was anything electrical, let me try this. Does that go? No, it doesn't go near it. So okay, anyway, but this is the K2, and if anything goes near it, obviously those lights will light up. You'll go from green right through to red, and it just gives you a brief that there is a spirit nearby, so they can communicate with that way. So the stronger the spirit, the stronger the light, and we're going from there. So that's the K2. The next thing I have is these motion sensor cat balls, and these are brilliant because obviously you switch them on and they light up. Now when you're doing a investigation, if there happens to be any spirits nearby, then you switch them on and you place them, and then soon as you touch them, they light up. So they're another bit of kit that I like to use, but again, like I say, I haven't used those yet. And you can pick these up really very cheap from any good pet stores, eBay, Amazon, whatever. So, and like with the K2, that came from eBay, that was about 12 quid. But the REM pod, I had that made by Richard, he made it. So, and the other thing I have is a bog standard radio. Nothing special, not a digital radio or a DAB. It is just basically a normal radio that you can switch it on, and it eliminates the noise, and allegedly you can communicate through spirits through this way, because you just change the frequency, and if you get the right frequency you can communicate with spirits that way. So that's very old school paranormal investigation. Then the next thing I have is this little device, which is a DVR, and this is for capturing any EVPs, which stands for electronic voice phenomena. So these things, because our human ears can't hear as much as we want to, then basically this little device, you switch it on, and unfortunately I've left this on, so it's gone, oh no, there you go, it's power on. And basically you press it, you ask your questions, and then you play it back, and this captures any EVPs that you can't hear, but this will pick it up. Now another thing I've had made are these. Now these are my dowsing rods, and these have been round for years and years and years. Basically these are twirly bits, basically to help you find water. Now years ago people used these obviously to find water, but they are now more getting popular with communicating with spirits. And you go to a certain area, certain place. Obviously, I'm doing it because I'm showing you what they do. So basically, you ask for a spirit. If there's any spirits nearby, apparently they would cross over. If you ask them where are they, or where are they standing, they will either go that way, or they will go full circle. But I haven't used these yet. I'm yet to use them because I really don't know where to use them, and when I'm going to use them. And that's pretty easy. The next thing I have is really, really important, is sage. Now, it's not really very nice. It's a very strong smell, but this is brilliant for doing cleansing. If you've been anywhere that's, again, allegedly haunted and you feel bad vibes, that I had to use this the other day. Not this particular one because I've got another one. For doing cleansing myself and cleansing the area and cleansing the home. Now, this is really, really good deterrent. But you can also use dragon's blood, which is basically red sage. You can get this from any spiritualist shops, if you want to call it. I do have a particular shop I like going to, that's in Coventry, and the lady sells all things like this. She sells crystals, ornaments, stones, salt crystals, all sorts, and she even sells Ouija boards, which I hopefully will be going to get one very soon. So sage is a brilliant thing. Then there's one experiment that I keep seeing and I keep being put off by it, but I so want to do it, and it's what you call mirror scrying. Now, mirror scrying is basically, if you go to a dark room, you have a candle that's lit behind the mirror and you stare at the mirror as long as you can, and apparently it is supposed to show spirits, show themselves to you. So if you're asking for a particular loved one, for example, or you want to know if anyone's there, apparently you look into this and they will come through, or your face will change, or whatever. But as of yet, I've yet to do it. I am going to do it. It's just that I haven't got time to doing it yet, because every time I've gone to do it, I fell asleep. So that's another thing I'm going to be doing. Now, you're probably wondering why the mirror's black. It's just from what I've researched and come across, that it's always better to black a mirror out, because once you black a mirror out, you can't really see, so there's no chance of seeing anyone behind you unless a spirit comes through, blah blah blah. So yeah, so that's mirror scrying. That is what I'm yet to do. But anyway, that's basically a bit of a kit. You know, that's all you need to start off with, is just a radio, cat balls, DVR, K2, and obviously REM pod. Now, these are on eBay, but like I say, I've had this one made for me by my wonderful husband. But they're retailing on eBay about $200–300, which I don't really know what that is in pounds. I think it's you half that or something, but they are quite expensive. But all it is just basically a sensor in there. You can have it with speakers, you can have it play music or whatever, but I don't. I just like to use that. So yeah, that's basically my kit. And hopefully I will be working on the Devil's Toy Box very soon. That if you go onto the page, you can see it's a 6-sided mirrored box, which is allegedly to trap spirits. Now, I've never used that yet because I'm still making it, and I've still got to go into research and find out how you actually use it. I've got to go on a lot of my so-called mystical magical friends and find out how the Devil's Toy Box works. It's nothing to be associated with the devil. It's nothing bad. It's not demonic. It's not negative. It is just basically a box that spirits use mirrors as portals. And so basically what this box does, it catches them. So you could say it's kind of like a Ghostbusters kind of device, but you're not actually catching the spirits. You're just containing them. And then eventually you light a candle and you say a prayer and you get the spirits to go towards the light and the candle. And hopefully they will move on. But mirrors act as portals, and you should never have two mirrors facing each other, because that will encourage spirits to come out. But like I say, the next thing I will be getting is a Ouija board. Now, we've had much discussion about this in the house, and Everyone in the house don't really want it in there, but I'm having a Ouija board, and I will be doing a Ouija board, but I've researched on how to do it safely. So if any of you, when I get it, want to come along and have a Ouija board session, I'm sure I can sort something out, but at the moment it's not something I'm really going to get into. I'm going to have a board, but I won't be using it until I know for definite. So that's today's thing on the equipment. So go out and get some, go out and have a bit of fun. And you know, the mirrors you can pick up from any recycling centre, charity shop. The paint for it you can get from the pound shop, you know, and candles are cheap enough to pick up. Sage, motion balls, you know, if you want anything, information about where I got the stuff from, comment below and I will send you a link and we'll go on from there. So that's it, guys. Have a great day, speak soon, and enjoy. Happy ghost hunting. Bye.